Our top focus this Monday morning. Actor Ananya Panday is going to be grilled by the Narcotics Control Bureau for the third time today at 11. She's been summoned by the NCB. Actor Chunky Pandey's daughter is facing drug control body's heat over her alleged drug chats with Aryan Khan, which dates back to 2018-2019. Sources claim that Aryan had allegedly asked Ananya to arrange ganja, to which she agreed. Ananya was summoned twice last week, on October 21st and 22nd, for questioning and was grilled by officials for about 2 to 4 hours on both days. The NCB questioned Ananya over drug consumption and the source of procuring these drugs. She was also questioned about the kind of drugs that were consumed by Aryan. Ananya has denied consuming and procuring narcotic substances. Sources say that she's even said that she was joking in her chat over the procurement of drugs. Last week, the NCB had conducted raids at Ananya's house. They had seized her phone, her laptop and all other digital devices belonging to the actor. Let's also get you details of the big twist that emerged over the weekend in the Aryan Khan drug case. KP Gosavi, the man who was seen taking a selfie with Aryan, which then went viral, and the role of the NCB is again in the spotlight. Gosavi's aide, who's also witness number one, has made some very startling claims. He said that he was made to sign blank papers as the punch, and even said that he feels that there's a threat to his life from the NCB zonal director, Samir Wankhede.
Mega face-off and fresh twist in Aryan Khan drug bust case. Explosive allegations of extortion bid and witness fixing. The spotlight on role of Narcotic Bureau. After an independent punch or witness raised serious charges. Prabhakar Sale, who is a former bodyguard of KP Gosavi, also a witness in Aryan drug case, exclusively told India Today that Gosavi sought a bribe of 25 crore rupees on behalf of NCB Mumbai chief Samir Wankhede to let off Aryan Khan. He added that Gosavi and one Sam met SRK's manager Pooja Dadlani to demand bribe and agreed to settle for 18 crores, out of which 8 crore rupees would have gone to Wankhede.
गाड़ी में इतना ही चल रहा था कि 25 का बॉन्ड डाल, लास्ट 18 में फाइनल कर, 8 अपने को वानखेड़े को देना है, 10 अपने को बांट लेना है करके।
अच्छा, 25 मतलब क्या? 25 लाख कितना?
25 ईयर,
25 करोड़ रुपया। क्या 25 करोड़ का बॉम्ब डालो? क्या बोला उन्होंने?
हाँ, बॉन्ड डाल, लास्ट 18 तक फाइनल कर, 8 वानखेड़े साहब को देना है, बाकी का हम लोग को रखना है।
वानखेड़े साहब मतलब समीर वानखेड़े। ये किससे बात कर रहे थे?
ये सैम से बात कर रहा था।
He added that the Narcotics Bureau made him sign blank papers, adding he did not see any drugs being seized.
वहाँ पर सालेकर करके एक ऑफिसर थे एनसीबी के। सालेकर। तो उन्होंने मुझे पेपर्स दिया, बोलते इस पे साइन कर। बोला सर ब्लैंक है ये पूरा।
अच्छा।
वहाँ से वानखेड़े साहब आ गए, उन्होंने मुझे बोला अरे साइन कर रहे काय ना, मतलब सर ब्लैंक है।
ये बात कह रहे हैं कि आपने एज अ पंच जो साइन किया था वहाँ पर, आपने ब्लैंक पेपर पर साइन किया था।
कम से कम 9 से 10 पेपर पे मैंने साइन किया था। ब्लैंक सब ब्लैंक थे।
वहाँ पे कुछ लिखा नहीं था कि क्या माल बरामद किया गया है? कुछ
भी नहीं लिखा था।
Prabhakar also shared a recorded video clip where Gosavi is seen holding a phone on speaker mode and making Aryan speak to someone.
यही है केपी गोसावी आपके साथ में, वो आर्यन खान को किसी के बात करवा रहे हैं, शायद स्पीकर पे फोन है। किसके साथ बात कर रहे थे, सुन पाए आप?
नहीं।
क्या बातचीत, अंदाजा है कुछ क्या बात हो रही थी?
कुछ भी नहीं। क्या आइडिया लगा सकता है? यहाँ से अगर मैं 10 फीट के दूरी से मैं अगर वीडियो निकल रहा हूँ और वो धीरे से अगर बात करें तो कैसे समझ में आएगा?
The witness number 1 in Cruise drug bust case also claims threat to life from Samir Wankhede.
मेरे अंदर अभी डर पैदा हुआ कि इतना अगर हो रहा है तो मेरे ऊपर भी आ सकता है। तो
इसका डर लग रहा है आपको?
यही अगर मैं पंचनामा में हूँ, मेरा ब्लैंक पेपर पे साइन लिया है, तो वानखेड़े सर को लगता रहेगा कि ये आदमी को पहले उठा लो करके। ऐसा मेरा मानना है। इसके लिए मेरे अंदर अभी मेरा डर पैदा हुआ है, इसके लिए मैं फेस होना चाहता हूँ। फिर मनोज भाई संसारी ने मुझे मतलब हौसला दिला है कि तू एक काम कर, मीडिया के सामने आ जा, तू टेंशन मत ले, हम लोग साथ में है तेरे घर।
Sameer Wankhede spoke to India Today and called the charges sad and deplorable and promised a fitting reply. NCB came out saying the witness should have moved court with his prayer as matter is sub judice. Sources in the NCB were quick to refute the charges and promised legal fight against what they claim is the slur campaign. They said that the witness has turned hostile and questioned his silence for 20 days. Sources in NCB also pointed out that allegations are similar to the ones made by NCP Minister Nawab Malik.
25 करोड़ रुपया, क्या 25 करोड़ का बॉम्ब डालो, क्या बोला उन्होंने?
हाँ, बॉन्ड डाल.
The explosive extortion claims putting a shadow over the Aryan drug bust and raising key questions on the case.
The sensational allegations by Prabhakar Sahil has led to several questions. Question number 1. The NCB claims that Kiran Gosavi was an independent witness. Then how did he get access to the raid and even to Aryan Khan? Question number 2. Why was Prabhakar Sahil as a witness made to sign a blank Panchanama? Question number 3. Whom was Aryan Khan speaking to on Gosavi's phone? What was the conversation about? And question number 4. Who is this person called Sam who was present during that alleged meeting between Pooja Dadlani and KP Gosavi? With camera person Mangesh Amre, Kamlesh Sutar in Mumbai for India Today.
There's another case that's haunting several Bollywood stars. Jacqueline Fernandez and Nora Fatehi continue to feel the heat from the Enforcement Directorate in the Sukesh Chandrasekhar 200 crore extortion scandal. Here's more on the story.
Two of India's most glamorous stars, Bollywood siren Nora Fatehi, a remix queen known for her sexy moves. A glamorous diva, Jacqueline Fernandez, who is a heartthrob for millions for her sensuous dance moves. A 200 crore con scandal with a con man with taste for the super luxury and links with Bollywood hotties. Now murky claims and counterclaims turning up thick and fast. First, the con man who duped wives of businessmen and ran an extortion and laundering empire made a startling claim, saying he was dating Lankan beauty Jacqueline Fernandez. The accused, Sukesh Chandrasekhar's lawyer, referred to his claimed luxury wheel gift to Nora Fatehi, where the star was seen unwrapping a BMW car, mocking the two divas' claims that they were mere victims of the con scandal.
नोरा फतेही जी अपने आप को विक्टिम बताती हैं, पर उनको एक BMW कार गिफ्ट की गई है. These are my instructions. Apart from that, Jacqueline and Sukesh were dating. These are also my instructions. So this is straight from the horse's mouth. They were dating.
However, Jacqueline Fernandez immediately denied the slanderous claims, denying her alleged relationship with the con man, who is now behind bars. Responding to the claims, a spokesperson of the actor said that Jacqueline is being called to testify as a witness by the ED, and she has duly recorded her statements and in future will also be completely cooperating with the agency. Nora Fatehi has also time and again said that she was a victim and had decided to help investigators as a witness in the case. Sukesh earlier claimed that Nora and Jacqueline are the ultimate beneficiaries, and that is why they are being called for questioning. On October 20th, Jacqueline appeared before the Enforcement Directorate after skipping 4 back-to-back summons. The agency grilled the Bollywood actor for more than 7 hours over her alleged links to the con man. With fresh twists in the probe, the Enforcement Directorate's task is now cut out to get to the bottom of the Bollywood con scandal and bust the money channelized to offshore accounts.
While Jacqueline Fernandez has denied dating Sukesh Chandrasekhar as alleged by the conman's lawyer, the ED suspect that Chandrasekhar bought expensive gifts for the actor with the extorted money. Sources say the Enforcement Directorate is likely to question Jacqueline Fernandez once again. Munish Pandey in Delhi for India Today.
Ahead of the the crucial assembly polls in Uttar Pradesh, Prime Minister Narendra Modi this Monday is all set to visit his Lok Sabha constituency of Varanasi. Now, the Prime Minister is going to be launching a national health infrastructure scheme called the Pradhan Mantri Atmanirbhar Swasth Bharat Yojana, worth over 64,000 crore rupees. The national health scheme is going to be one of the largest schemes for strengthening healthcare infrastructure across the country. Now, the objective of the scheme is to essentially fill up critical gaps in public health infrastructure in urban as well as in rural areas. Prime Minister Modi will also inaugurate 9 medical colleges and 30 projects worth 5,000 crore rupees in Uttar Pradesh's Siddharthnagar. It will be Prime Minister Modi's second visit to the state in a week. Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath, Union Health Minister Mansukh Mandavia will also be attending this event. Politics clearly is taking centre stage in poll-bound Uttar Pradesh. Ahead of Arvind Kejriwal's visit also to Ayodhya, Aam Aadmi Party MP Sanjay Singh has made some explosive claims. He's alleged that the BJP is plotting to attack the Delhi Chief Minister during his visit to Ayodhya. The AAP MP further claimed that BJP wants to hinder Kejriwal's Ram Lalla Darshan Yatra in Ayodhya. Delhi Chief Minister Kejriwal is on a 2-day visit to Uttar Pradesh ahead of the elections. He is also going to be participating in the Aarti at the Saryu River at 6 this evening. The Delhi Chief Minister will also be performing a puja in Ayodhya at a makeshift Ram Lalla temple on Tuesday morning. Remember that AAP has already announced that it's going to be contesting the UP Assembly polls this time. That's due to be held early next year.
दीपावली के महापर्व से पूर्व दिल्ली के मुख्यमंत्री अरविंद केजरीवाल जी रामलला का दर्शन करने अयोध्या आ रहे हैं और इस प्रकार की जानकारी मिली है कि उनकी इस यात्रा में विघ्न डालने के लिए भारतीय जनता पार्टी अपनी साजिश, अपनी कोशिशें, अपने तमाम हथकंडे अपनाना शुरू कर चुकी है। मैं उत्तर प्रदेश की सरकार से, आदित्यनाथ जी से और उनके प्रशासन से साफ तौर पे कहना चाहता हूं, इस तरह की हरकतों से बाज आइए।
Today marks the final leg of Home Minister Amit Shah's 3-day visit to Jammu and Kashmir, and on his final day today, the Home Minister will be paying tribute to CRPF personnel who were killed in action in Pulwama. Amit Shah will also then visit Sher-e-Kashmir International Convention Centre in Srinagar, where he is going to be meeting various civil society delegations and is also likely to address a public rally in Srinagar in the evening. Ahead of his event, massive security arrangements have been made around Dal Lake in Srinagar. Shah is going to be attending a cultural program on the banks of the Dal Lake. Last evening, the Home Minister inspected BSF bunkers at Makwal, the last village along the border of India and Pakistan.
The last day of Union Home Minister Amit Shah will see most of his programs take place in SKICC, which is heavily guarded. But we do see special marine commandos right here, all of them with specialized equipment, night gear, as well as the vision devices. So all these are in preparation just ahead of the visit. Clearly, security has been stepped up. There has been an escalation in terms of violence in Kashmir, especially in Srinagar city, and keeping the threat perception in mind, the security has been tightened. And there you see all these commandos right here in uniform. They will be manning this entire area. This is being done in conjunction with CRPF as well as with Jammu Kashmir Police. So here it is, all of them wearing that particular equipment and headgear, some of them equipped with cameras. And there is the boat leaving there. Clearly, this is a task, a challenge for security forces. With camera person Sanjeev, this is Kamaljeet Sandhu in Srinagar for India Today.
And today, superstar Rajnikanth will be conferred with the Dadasaheb Phalke Award. Talaivar will be in the national capital to receive the top cinematic honour. The ceremony was delayed due to the pandemic after the centre announced that he's been conferred with the award earlier this year. Ahead of coming to Delhi, Rajnikanth said that he never expected to be conferred with this prestigious award and said that he felt sad that his guru and filmmaker K. Balachandar wasn't alive to see him receive this prestigious award.
மிக சிறந்த அவார்டான தாதாசாஹேப் பால்கே அந்த அவார்டு எனக்கு கிடைச்சதில் எனக்கு ரொம்ப மகிழ்ச்சி. இந்த நேரத்தில் வந்து கேபி ஸ்டார் வந்து இல்லையே அப்படிங்கிறது வந்து ரொம்ப வருத்தம். அதுக்கப்புறம் அவார்டு வாங்கின பிறகு நான் உங்ககிட்ட.
Welcome back. A first loss for India in a World Cup match against Pakistan. Things just didn't go according to plan for Virat Kohli's side as they were thrashed by the men in green by 10 wickets in what was a completely one-sided encounter.
Oh, gone, surely gone, yes! Absolutely.
Disaster struck India right in the first over.
Long time.
Shaheen Shah Afridi had Rohit Sharma for a golden duck. The Pakistan left-arm pacer was breathing fire and KL Rahul was his next victim. Both Indian openers sent back even before the third over had ended.
Look on in disbelief.
By the time the power play ended, Suryakumar Yadav also joined the two openers in the dressing room, with India left reeling at 31 for 3. But Virat Kohli and Rishabh Pant resisted and soon began to take chances. While Virat was ready to play the second fiddle, Pant decided to have a go at Hassan Ali with 2 back-to-back sixes.
All of that as well, Rishabh Pant.
But one more attempt and Pant was gone too for a 30-ball 39.
Sitting underneath it, takes the catch. Just the right.
Virat at the other end brought up his third 50 against Pakistan in T20 World Cups.
Easy too. And that is 50 for Virat Kohli. 29th in T20.
He was finally dismissed at the score of 57 to become Shaheen Shah Afridi's third victim of the evening, but Virat's half-century had ensured that India finished with 151 for 7. In reply, Pakistan openers Mohammad Rizwan and Babar Azam had the best possible start. At the halfway stage, Pakistan seemed to be cruising at 71 for 0, with both openers looking in sensational touch and belting the Indian bowlers. Babar was first to reach his half-century before Rizwan joined him too, as the two openers raised their third century stand in T20 internationals. It seemed all over. India were left frustrated, devoid of ideas, and conditions too didn't favour the Indian bowlers. Add to it India's lack of bowling options, with Hardik Pandya also not available after being struck on his shoulder. Pakistan finally had the monkey off their back and registered their maiden victory over India in a World Cup game. Sports Bureau, India Today.
It really is worth the...
Even though India lost their World T20 opener to Pakistan, Virat Kohli once again showed the world why his record against the men in green is simply phenomenal. India could have been bowled out for a much cheaper total if not for Kohli, who held the innings together after the men in blue lost their openers cheaply.
Gives himself room.
Virat Kohli, Pakistan's perennial nemesis. The Indian captain bailed the men in blue out from a tough phase yet again.
Into the pads, a thank you ball for Virat Kohli.
Shaheen Shah Afridi had India on the mat with both openers KL Rahul and Rohit Sharma departing early.
Beauty, he's on absolute fire. Gives himself room, he does pull him.
But like he has done it on all previous occasions at the T20 World Cup against Pakistan, Kohli looked impossible to dislodge. The Indian captain had 250s in 3 innings against Pakistan at the T20 World Cup previously, and the latest knock turned out to be another good outing for King Kohli as he notched up yet another 50. The only change from previous occasions though was Kohli finally found a way to get out, but not before he helped India make a commendable recovery with a 55-run knock.
And that is 50 for Virat Kohli.
Kohli has a sensational record at the T20 World Cup. While his average in the T20 internationals is already phenomenal, at the marquee event, it shoots up to another level. Kohli's show with the bat bodes well for men in blue as they aim to win their first ICC trophy post their 2013 Champions Trophy win.
Why would you scoop when you
The Indian skipper's knock also highlighted how Virat, the batsman, continues to be a massive asset for India, especially when they are faced with difficult situations. Every Indian fan will be hoping that King Kohli can continue his march and lead India to the ultimate glory come November 14. Sports Bureau, India Today.